you? Oh. So, how's it going? It's been a while, Mr. VHS camera. Well, I'm here at the aunt's place. Here for 5 days to take care of the dog. That's where I am. That's what I'm doing. That's all I got. I guess she's done. Are you done? It's starting to mist. Can you see it? There's a fine mist in the air. Well, she ran off into here now. Does that mean she's thirsty or is she just grumpy? Oh, because ever since I've been here, she's been hiding in the closet because she's mad because she's been left. Picky dog. Here's the setup. Headquarters is set up nice and pretty. It's beautiful. Everything nice and good. Food, blah, blah, blah. Who cares about the food? Is it? Yeah. Is it? This camera just in case, but I'm going to do the VHS. Can't use this camera. Got the microphone in case I do the screen capture. Everything's right here. Ready to go. Got the list for the dog. Because she's a picky dog. It's all here. It's all right here. There's a guy staring. Oh, he was waiting for the mail. Oh. That's what he was doing. Okay. Okay. This is my life for the next 5 days. This is it. Right here. So. There's some interesting clouds out there. No, it freaked me out. It's raining really hard, and all of a sudden tornado siren kick in, and I'm like, oh no! But I forgot it's. Wait, it's not the first Thursday of the month. Wait. What? Okay, it stopped. It is raining really hard now. Yep. Whoa. Oh, that was weird. It's so dark down here. yes. Hi, how are you? How's it going? I'm bored. Oh wow, clouds. Look at the clouds. Looks like a tornado's about to pop out of there. Oh. Oh. Not really. We have a problem. The food, it won't cook. I tried to put it in here, it won't fit. It won't fit. And I put it in here, and I close it, and it won't cook. It just sits there. It won't do anything. It's time for the beds. It's not completely dark in here, except for that little light back there. So, okay. Good night. Good morning. I should feel awake. I slept until noon. We're actually going back home today. So I get to go back home and see all of my dogs. And it's gonna make me miss this dog right here. Oh, look at that dog just laying there, so cute. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Hello, hi. Yes. Oh, 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 oh. I have no pants, so don't look. There we go. That was an original composition right there. I'll take money for it. Original. That was original composition. Oh, I need to stop. I'm done. I've had enough of this. What? I knew at that part of the tape it would be really nice music that was playing, and so I decided to jump in and add in my own original composition to that show. Did you like it? Was that good? Should I just continue letting the other guys play? I guess I should. Alright. I'm watching the race because my dad and my aunt are in here. Or somewhere in that crowd of people. I didn't make pizza. Some delicious pizza. Yes. Look at this delicious pizza right here. Nom. Hello. It's 11 o'clock. Yep, it's time for bed. Good night. See you in the morning. There we go. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Oh! He's trying. There it goes.
Jared,
Yes.
what is that thing?
That's what thing?
This thing.
It's a camera.
What kind of camera?
It's a camera. They're all cameras. What? See what?
Oh.
Are you?
Ow.
What? Why? This is why they get in trouble all the time. Because they break all my new stuff. What are you doing with yours?
It's 3 in the morning, I'm trying to sleep, but my mind is just
Racing.
like, just the job. It's starting to pick up. I'm getting jobs. It's happening. But then I'm thinking about, like, the future. Like, all the jobs I'm getting are way up in Berrien Springs. Really far away. The guy I work for tossed the idea of me moving up there at some point. Not like right now. Like, not just up and leave right now. But like next year, when I actually get more jobs coming in, I become like full time, maybe I'll have enough to move up there. So there's potential. It's a work in progress. And I'm just getting worried. Like, what if it doesn't get to that point? What if I have to get another job or something? Like, I don't want to get another job. This is what I want to do. I guess I'm not sleeping tonight. Just. Ugh. Right now I'm cleaning the room. I cleaned out the closet, took everything out, organized it all, and now I'm putting it all back in. So now all the college stuff is no longer in there because I'm done with college. So all that's just stuffed under the bed. All the extra portfolios and extra work that I did, it's all down there. The dog's barking at something. What are you doing? Oh, it's the neighbor. Stop barking at the neighbor. What do you think you're doing? Are you done? You're not done? What are you looking at? And we're back inside. Here we are. What are you doing? Why are you watching her eat? It's so weird. Ugh. It's been a while since I've actually, recorded something on the VHS. It's been busy. I can even show you how busy I've been. It's been 3 months. It's March. It's a new year. It's March. As you can see by my schedule. All those orange blocks are photo shoots or floor plans or video shoots. They're assignments. They're jobs. All those little orange blocks are jobs that I had to do. So, yeah. It really picked up. Back in February, it was all boring. And even January, only a few things because it was the dead of winter. People didn't want to do anything. And then all of a sudden, boom, it just explodes. This and above, I got paid for all that. And it was a boatload. So then we'll see how much I make for the second half of the month. And that'll help me calculate. Because this is the first time where I'm actually full-time, as you can tell. Look, see, there was nothing, and then boom, full-time. So this will help me know how much I'm actually going to make. And if I can actually move out, finally. I don't know how to end this project. I wanted to go on an adventure with this camera. Like what I do with all my other cameras and document the adventure. Go into the parks and whatnot. But I don't want to do it with just this camera. You'll just sit here on a tripod and we'll jump ahead in time when I have an idea. And go from there. So, see you later. I was researching where to go. There's actually a park that I haven't been to. It's actually a very popular park around here. It's popular enough for them to walk through here, and there's a lot of trails and a lot of trees. So I could find something. I could just do what I did last time and turn one of my photos shot on the big camera and apply a VHS filter onto it. Maybe. Or I might just shoot a normal photo. It's yelling at me because the tape's getting full. We're running out of tape. Of course we are. So, I'm just gonna go, I guess, before the camera cuts me off. See you in a little bit on a nice clear day, okay? Bye. I guess I'll start recording this tape.
We're going to have a blessing of word and of music. And as we start our worship tonight,
We're recording.
Why, hello there. I am here to show you. Look at me, I have no pants. Hello. Okay. Today's the day. I had 2 photo shoots today. And they both got canceled. I woke up at 9 in the morning and I checked. They were both there. And now it's noon and I was about to get up and get ready to go. And I looked and they both disappeared. So that I asked the boss, what happened? Where'd it go?
and they got moved. They got moved to next week. So, it's a good day. It stopped raining. It's been raining for the past 3 days. And it's the warmest day out of the week. I gotta get my sister at 2:30 from work. So we get her, bring her home, and then go out and do the travel at the St. Pat's Park. Yeah. At 3. We'll get there at 3, which is the perfect time. It's the warmest time of the day. I looked. I saw the graph where the temperature went up. It would be the warmest time, and it's when the clouds will disappear. It'd be a perfect time. So, we're gonna do it. Alright? Alright. Oh, alright, we're here. But there are a boatload of people here. Like, boatload? But I think they're all up there in the top half of the park, because that's where all the playgrounds are. It's spring break. I forgot it's spring break, so there's a lot of families here. But I think everybody's up there. There's not a lot of people down here, except for this one car. But this one car is probably those people right there. So, I think we're good. I think we're good.
Alright. Whoa, wait a second. Whoa. Whoa.
There's a big, huge hill. Could I do like what I did for one of my photos where I tilted the camera, but I was standing window. I stood straight. I tilted the camera with the hill so it looked like I was tipped. Oh, I could do that.
There's an idea. Okay.
Or just surveying the land, figuring out what I'm going to do. I hear a squirrel.
Right there.
This could work. Sit here, enjoy the water, enjoy the view. There's an idea.
Just getting ideas. Are you on?
Supposed to be zooming out.
I'm trying to be creative, but it's not working.
What is that? Oh. Let's go find out.
I think I found my photo. It's huge.
I'm used to wide angle lenses. Hold on.
I'm going in. Alright.
Your battery's already starting to die. So, I think this is where I'm going to shoot the photo. But then me and my aunt were coming back later. Because there's baby eagles somewhere around here. So she wants to get photos of those. So me and my aunt are going to come back. So I might just make a series out of this.
So this part 1 could be this, and then maybe I'll go do the photo on the water.
For the other part, photo in the water, up on that hill. So we're coming back here, it's just not going to be for this project. So I think I'll get the photo in here.
Get a photo in here. Looks fascinating in here. Very nice.
Okay, I'm going to get the actual photo set up. Don't know if I'll show it too much because I want to save your battery. I can't really do a time lapse with this because your battery's already going down. So I'm gonna get the framing. I'm gonna get it nicely set up, and I'll show you what I'm gonna get. Okay. 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 Right. I'm all framed up. It looks interesting, but I realized I don't have my remote. Oh. My remote's in my work jacket. So we're gonna have to do the old-fashioned 10-second timer. Yep. Yep. But I like the way it looks. You can see outside, and you can see inside at the same time. If I do some HDR, it'll look interesting. I should sit more in the doorway.
I'm attracting all the people.
There it is. That's it, right there. Boom.
I did it. Yeah.
Alright, that was pretty cool. I'm gonna keep going. See what else I see, but I think that'll be it. People are starting to show up in droves. They're everywhere. When I come back with my aunt, I won't care about people that much. It's just because I have you, and I'm doing my own project. It's just... it's weird. But if I have my normal stuff and shoot normal photos, I won't mind as much. It's just because I have you, which is weird. People are going to ask questions, and I hate talking to people. Oh, is that a VHS camera? Oh, yeah, it is. Isn't that cool? Whoa, look at that. That just broke off. And it's only being held up by that little branch. Ooh. That's dangerous. Look, water. Ooh. There's another fresh tree that fell down. There's a lot of fresh trees around here that are fallen. I wonder why. There's another fresh tree that fell. Then over here, there's another fresh tree that fell. And then over here, there's another tree that fell. And they even had to chop it up to get it off the path. And then even down there, way down there, another one fell. There's like trees falling everywhere. What's going on? It's getting a little swampy over here too. We got some swamp going on. It's a little muddy over there. Branches. Branches. It's actually getting quite cloudy. Clouds are moving in.
I think it's time for me to go anyways.
Yes. People and dogs everywhere. It's time to go. So, expect a part 2 from here because me and the aunt are going to come back. So we'll definitely explore all this area. Because this park's been here for so long, I just haven't gone here. And it's actually kind of cool, so we'll come back. I got all excited. I saw a pair of wings flapping over there. I thought it was an eagle. It's not.
It's a goose.
Yeah, it's a good thing I showed up when I did. There's 7 cars, kids, a car over here, a whole bunch of kids running into this playground right now, and I got a camera out recording them. I should probably put it away. There's people pulling up right now. I brought the world when I came. Huh. It's actually hot. It's actually getting really warm. I don't know why I wore a coat. I didn't need to.
I'm gonna go back home and edit the photo.
And then show how I'm gonna get the videos onto the computer this time, because I've got a new technique on how to get better quality VHS captures. So
Let's see how I do it. It's very complicated, but it works. There's a groundhog. Groundhog. He's just staring at me. Are you gonna do something, groundhog? Should I go scare it? The groundhog hole is actually right there, where the groundhog lives. Fascinating. We're done. I'm gonna go. Should I just leave you here the whole time, or would that be a driving nuisance and would it get pulled over? No! I'm not gonna get pulled over. Whatever. I don't think so. You feel that? The truck's been doing that. It's got a big barn. Look at the barn. See that barn? Look at that big old barn. It's huge. So maybe I'll come by and get something of that barn. It's actually 4, so I've only been here an hour. I got here right at 3, so it's been an hour. Oh. Bunny. Bunny. That's the best I'm gonna do. We're gonna work on the photo now. Yeah, I mean it's pretty good. There we go. You can't tell, but well, it kind of doesn't look that bad on your screen. I mean it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So I'm gonna play around and see what I come up with. I can do a time lapse of that because you're plugged in now, so you're good to go. You still have like 2 hours left on the tape, so I think we'll be good. Who's there? Who is it? Oh, did you kill him? I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I'm gonna save another one and send it to the ant. I want one color, one black and white. And I'll send it to the ant and see what she says. Maybe both color and black and white.
How long did it take you to build that?
3 days.
Yeah, right.
Maybe I did. You don't know. Yeah, but this is kind of like not exactly black and white. It's faded. It's not exactly black and white. So I think it'll work. I like it. I like that too. And then we'll do just straight up black and white. So we'll look at what I got. And B and C. This saturation slowly goes away. I would put this onto the screen right now so you could see it. But then that would throw off the VHS because this wasn't shot with the VHS camera. So I can't put it on the screen. It was not through the VHS camera. So you have to go to the blog and see the full versions of this, the full quality versions of this. So go to the blog. So I'm going to send this to the phone because the phone has better upload speeds than the Wi-Fi, which is fascinating. Send them to the ant and see what she says. Oh, there they are. Send. Alright, they're sent. And because my phone's connected to the computer, because it's a Mac, I can look at the messages right here. Look, there's the messages. She's already replied. She's already replied. Look what she said. Wigwams, can you read that? Your old wigwam. But she didn't say which one. So I shall ask, which one? Okay. I'll turn you off, give you a break. You've been recording for a while. So we'll come back and then we'll talk about how I'm going to get the VHS onto the computer this time. It's a different way. Alright, she replied. She says, she likes the second one the best. Interesting. Alright. Now, how we're going to do this is the same way. On the computer side of things, we're still using OBS. It's just, I can't bend down like this. I can't. We're using new devices to capture the video. This thing. I use this thing, capture device, and you plug it in and OBS will detect it as a webcam and then you can record what it shows. I explain all this in the first VHS project. I explained what this is and what it does. I thought I wanted 60 frames because this camera can record in 60 frames. All VHS videos are 60 frames and that gives it more of
home movie feel. When you see 60 frames, I think of home movies because really every camera would always shoot in 60 frames. VHS cameras always did 60 frames, and it's just that look and feel. I don't know why. It's hard to explain. But this couldn't do it. So I thought of getting another adapter, but the more I looked, more expensive ones that are $100 could still only do 30 frames. So what's the point? What's the point? So then I thought, okay, what does the camera output when it's plugged into the TV? And it outputs at 60 frames. It's going into here as 60 frames, but it's coming out as 30. So then I was like, okay. There's got to be like another device that I could use. I'm thinking. It can output at 60 frames. That's good. I just need something to detect that. And then I remembered, oh, well, the only thing that I have that can record at 60 frames is this thing. It's called a Cam Link. You plug your DSLR camera into it via HDMI. It's basically an HDMI to USB adapter. You can plug in your camera with HDMI, and you can use your DSLR camera or fancy camera as a webcam. And it can do 60 frames. Okay? So I was like, okay. But how am I gonna get the AV cables to be HDMI? I'm sure there's a converter out there, an adapter that'll turn AV into HDMI. Like this turns HDMI into USB, and this can turn AV into USB to plug into a computer. There's got to be something that can do AV to HDMI. And I was able to find one. I found a bunch, but I needed to find one that can do 60 frames. And I found one. This thing can do 1080p. You can take an AV cable, plug it in, and it'll output it at either, there's a switch right here, you can switch between 720p or 1080p. And it'll output that into HDMI. Boop. Basically the setup is, you got the video going into here, which goes from the HDMI to the cam link, which goes into the USB. And then the computer will detect this as a webcam, just like it'll detect this one as a webcam. And you can record the feed. But the slight problem is, this doesn't do audio. What it comes down to is, this is the setup, okay? This is the setup. It's very simple. We have this detect the video, and then we use the old one to do the audio. So, that's what I'm doing. This is the output coming from the camera, this cable right here. And then I just have the audio cable branching off into the original recorder. This will detect audio. And then I have the video branching off into the adapter, which will change it to HDMI, which will go to the cam link, which will go into the computer. So I'm using 3 different adapters to record all this. And the results are actually very good. Here's a comparison. This is the beginning of this video recorded with the original adapter. And then you know what it looks like because you've seen the beginning of the video with the new adapter. But I'll compare. I'll do it side by side right now. So this is the original video with this adapter.
That's where I am. That's what I'm doing. So probably this whole video.
Now this is the beginning of the video recorded in the new way with all this stuff together.
That's where I am. That's what I'm doing. That's where I am. That's what I'm doing.
Ain't that neat? It's 60 frames, and the quality is actually much better. Like in the original, there was like the little black bar down here at the bottom with the like weird pixelation. That was cool though. I liked that. It was a VHS effect, and the quality is much better because it's upscaling. This upscales it to 1080p, but then I'm compressing it back down to the original size of like 640 by 480, which is what this records in OBS. So even though this is outputting into HD, I'm literally shrinking that feed down into a square size. So the quality is actually much better because it's still 1080p. It's just shrunk down so that it's much more finer. I don't know. It's hard to explain. This is what it looks like. And I'm using the old computer because the Mac, for some reason, doesn't like the adapters.
It doesn't like it. Sorry.
But I still got the old computer. So this, because it's USB 3, it's blue. It plugs into the USB 3. And then this
plugs into over here because there's still 2 ports over here. So this is for the sound, and that goes over here. And then this box actually needs power. It's not powered by itself, the adapter, the HDMI adapter. So I have to plug it in, but luckily there's an extra USB port right here. Right, there it is. Boom. So now this is powered on. So I'm using all 3 USB ports, but everything's plugged in and powered up. Like, I was worried that I would have to like record the video and the audio separately, which means I would have to record this twice. But no, I don't. So the audio and the video, and they both are captured at the same time, so I don't have to record twice. It all happens all at the same time. Alright? And it works. It works beautifully. All this was just for 60 frames a second. That's all I wanted, was 60 frames. And I finally got it. In this computer, I did some test recordings. I recorded the first half of the project on that tape over there. Because I used 2 tapes. I used 2 tapes for this project. This is the second tape. And I recorded that whole project, and I actually sat here and watched it, because OBS shows the frame rate down here at the bottom. And I wanted to make sure that it never dropped below 60 frames. Because the more the computer works, the frame rate might drop down a little bit. It shows you the CPU usage and the output frame rate. So if the CPU is working a bit too hard, the frame rate will drop. But I have the settings set up in a way where it's not CPU intensive, so it should keep the frame rate locked at 60 frames no matter what. And it was. I sat here and watched it for a good 30 minutes, recording the first tape. And it never dropped below 60 frames. There are a few stutters here and there, but I think that was the camera. I don't know. So far, this is working. And there you go. That's it. That's how I'm getting it this time. I asked my aunt to explain why she liked that second photo, and she explained why she liked it. And it's a good reason. So I think I'm going to go with the second photo, the faded one. And that is that. This is VHS Part 2. Everything was from the VHS camera. So, that's it. That's all I got. I'll come back when I come back. After this will be the projects from school, the video stuff. The stuff that I had really fun making. So, goodbye. That's it. Now I'm done. See you later. Doo-doo. Goodbye.
Later. Oh, now that I'm on the floor. Maybe it's time for a nap.